The day on safari began like any other, with George and Mark, experienced guides, leading a group through the wilderness. The landscape was serene, and wildlife roamed freely. However, everything changed when they spotted a lion in the distance, acting strangely. The lion's behavior seemed unusual, seeking assistance rather than exhibiting its normal, powerful stance. George and Mark were puzzled, unsure of what they were witnessing. Concerned, they contacted a local wildlife expert, who also found the situation baffling. After reviewing ultrasound images, the expert was worried, urging immediate intervention as the swelling in the lion's stomach appeared abnormal. As the situation unfolded, it became clear that this wasn't a simple case. The lion was in severe distress, and the swelling was not typical of any medical issue the guides had seen before. George and Mark, seasoned in the wild, realized they were facing an emergency. The authorities were contacted, and a team of veterinarians was dispatched, but it was evident that the lion's condition was worsening. Surgery was becoming an increasingly likely necessity. Tensions ran high as everyone worked tirelessly, trying to determine what was causing the lion's distress. The guides, knowing this lion well, offered valuable insights into its usual behavior. George had encountered this particular lion on numerous occasions, and his connection to the animal added urgency to the situation. His background, deeply rooted in wildlife conservation, made him even more determined to find out what was wrong. However, as the lion's condition worsened, George found himself questioning the cause of the swelling. Could it be something external, like heat exhaustion, or was it something deeper? He ruled out the first option, realizing the lion seemed well hydrated and unaffected by dehydration. The situation grew increasingly tense. The lion, now more aware of the humans around it, became agitated. George and his team knew they had to be careful. Any aggressive movement could provoke an attack. As the team prepared to sedate the lion, they contacted the nearest wildlife veterinarian for guidance. The veterinarian stressed the importance of sedation but warned that the tranquilizer might not work as effectively in the lion's agitated state. They had to move quickly but carefully. When the veterinarian arrived, the team sedated the lion and performed an ultrasound. To everyone's shock, the scan revealed a large, foreign object lodged inside the lion's stomach. The object wasn't something the lion had ingested naturally. Upon closer inspection, the object turned out to be a tracking microchip, a device likely placed there by poachers. George recalled a recent encounter with suspicious individuals in the area, now realizing that the microchip was part of their illegal tracking efforts. With the discovery of the microchip, the situation became even more critical. The lion had unwittingly consumed food containing the device, causing the blockage in its stomach. The team quickly acted to remove the obstruction through surgery, and the procedure was successful. The lion's life was saved, and the foreign object was removed. George and the team were relieved but also shaken by the discovery that poaching was behind the lion's condition. Once the lion regained consciousness, it quickly showed signs of recovery. The animal, initially disoriented, began moving more freely and with strength. The guides and experts stood in awe as the lion regained its agility. The situation had been intense, but the team's coordinated efforts had made the difference. The lion was returned to the wild, and the authorities pursued the poachers responsible for the tracking device. The story of the lion's rescue spread, bringing attention to the ongoing threats that wildlife faces from poachers. The successful operation highlighted the importance of collaboration in wildlife conservation. George and Mark returned to their duties, knowing they had saved the life of an animal they had long respected. Their efforts had not only saved a lion but had also shed light on the dangers of poaching, inspiring further efforts to protect the wild.